in comedy in the last couple of years. Okay, so I've gone through an interesting dynamic in the last 9 months. All right. So when I took over this business after my father passed away, God rest his soul, about a year ago. It was about 3 or 4 months before I took it over. So it's been about 9 months since I took over. Before that, I was really only just focusing on comedy. I was like, as much as I can do comedy, I'm going to do comedy, try and book shows, try and do this, try and do that. And doing that and just having comedy in my life, I was really forcing it. And it wasn't like I was trying to force like getting booked for shows. I was trying to force the laughs on stage. You know what I mean? And I'm like, come on, people, laugh. And I give a joke and I deliver the joke in such a way that like no one would laugh. They would laugh. It'd be like they see that I'm forcing it, you know? And it took me a long time to really, in fact, I didn't learn it. You know what happened? I took over this business and my mind got consumed with other opportunities. I kept the comedy going, still going, but my mind got consumed with all these other business opportunities with the food and the catering and the branding and then this and that and the finances. Now when I go on stage, I feel completely different. I'm like, laugh, don't laugh. I don't care. This is my material. This is who I am. Take me, leave me. I don't give a shit. And sure enough, it's coming off way better.
It's more natural because you don't have time to think about it prior to that lead up getting on stage. You're just like, oh, I got the comedy show tonight. Let's go.
Boom.
And then it's more natural.
Boom. I feel like kids, my wonderful kids also help me with that. And just getting married, like, it just, I get a little bit more consumed with a whole bunch of other shit that you're right. I don't have time to worry. I don't have time to be anxious. I don't have time to think. I don't, you know.
No, you do what's in front of you.
Almost forced to be in the moment more.
Correct. Kids will do that to you.
Yeah. It's almost like you put more shit in your life and you're forced to be in the moment more.
Well, I think for me, kids makes things like your priorities are more paramount. They come to the fore. So you really don't have a lot of time.
Right. You got to make decisions.
So you got to strip stuff away that you're spending time on that don't really matter or not going to get you to where you want to go.
It's like squeaky wheel gets the oil. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
You have kids?
We've got he's 3 next month.
Hey,
John Oliver. Yeah,
John Oliver.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Were you inspired by the comedian John Oliver?
It's yes, great show. One of our favorite comedians.
Yeah.
I wanted to call him Oliver John.
Okay.
But then his initials would have been OJ and OJS. So my wife was like, "No, we're not doing that. I want to call him like the juice. The juice is loose in the house." And so yeah, that got nixed. But we call him Ollie. So it's John Oliver. We call him Ollie.
Ollie. No,
I'm taking him to the Monster Truck Show on Saturday, and I can't wait to see his head explode. Like
a Monster Truck Show.
Yeah. So this is my life now. It's like family, work, and
Monster Truck shows.
And Monster Truck shows. Yeah.
I was also inspired by a hero of mine. My son's name is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, you're right.
And inspired by the boxer.
Yeah.
And of course inspired also by our faith and our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his companion Ali, who's a disciple of his, actually his cousin. So just great the in Islam. And so I'm like, yo, this is a great name for multiple reasons. But that's funny.
You have a very positive spin on that one, but the person that I just mentioned is it could backfire on my poor son.
You mean the OJ?
Yes,
totally backfire. If it don't fit, you must acquit. Do you remember? Do you remember the OJ? You were back in Ireland.
It was in '97. I remember it well.
You were in Ireland, of course, right?
I was in final year of high school. So
final year of high school.
Yeah, we were like because I think it was in May or June of that year, and I just remember we were studying for exams.
Yeah, it was around summertime. I think.
Yeah, it was. I think, and we had these big exams, like our SATs of equivalent. So we'd always we'd finish an exam, run back and get the verdict. We were fine. It was big news back then. Big news because this is before all reality TV.
Right. This was reality.
Cable, major cable networks in Europe. There was still Sky, but you didn't have the access to entertainment as you do now, so it was captivating. It really was. It's like top of the news hour in Ireland.
Crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
John. Oh, here's what's gonna be funny here, James. I think either John was in diapers when OJ trial went, or John wasn't born.
What year was the OJ trial?
97.
97?
Was it 97?
Yeah.
It wasn't 94?
I thought it was 97.
97, so I'd probably been 1 year old.
97 would be 1, and if it was 94, you wouldn't have been born.
Yeah, I was probably Yeah, a little less than 1.
So OJ's kind of history to you.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was a really moving time in my life too. Yeah, being that old.
We might need to fact check the year of that. But
Can you check it, John?
Yeah, sure.
OJ trial verdict. So here's I was listening to someone recently, and they said he was in, I think, 6th or 7th grade. He said his whole class was taken down to the gym, and on a big screen they put
Like a tornado drill.
kind of like a tornado drill, and I don't know if they put it on the screen. No, I don't think they put it on the screen, but they announced everyone wanted to let you know about the OJ verdict.
It's kind of messed up.
It's weird. That's fucked
really
up. Completely
weird.
fucked up. And they're like, OJ's been found. OJ's not guilty. He's been found innocent. And he said that the whole gym erupted in like cheering. What are they
Bizarre.
cheering for? You know, it was bizarre.
Cheering more for OJ than their high school basketball team, you know?
Yeah, right.
Weird.
Exactly. Bizarre. I just want to hear. OJ is such a weird thing in our culture. It's such a weird thing to happen. But I do think it was precursor to reality TV.
Could be right there. Yeah, it was. The ratings were astronomical.
Killer, right?
That's how people became aware of the Kardashians.
Robert Kardashian, the lawyer.
He started it all.
That's right.
So crazy. It's so crazy. Yeah. I hear the phone ringing in my back over the restaurant. I'm like, why doesn't somebody pick up the damn phone? That could be an order.
I can't hear it.
But here's my worry.
October 3rd, 1995.
95.
Okay, so in between us, 95.
So that
you
was
were not
about
born.
a year before I was born.
It's crazy.
There you go.
I was 15. So we've hired a new chef in the last few months at this restaurant. He's a wonderful chef. He's a Charlie Trotter protege.
Nice.
And he worked as a chef de cuisine for Rick Bayless for 6 years.
Wow.
Great pedigree. He's doing some awesome things on our menu. Guys,
It looks
come on
great.
in.
Food looks phenomenal. It looks fresh and seared.
So good, right? Thank you very much,
got your
James.
mum in there slaving away.
Okay, fine.
She runs this operation.
She's the heart and soul, baby.
Yeah,
She's the heart and
yeah,
soul.
yeah.
I was gonna say she's the one who's running the show.
I can see that. I can see that with my own eyes.
I'm just in the back of my mind. I'm a little worried to do this podcast. I'm like, I wonder if it's busy downstairs because I should be down there because an article was written on our chef in the newspaper. Someone came out from the local paper, Hyde Park Herald, and wrote an article about him because they heard about his background and they're kind of excited about it. And so I'm like, I wonder if people are reading the article and from that publicity coming in. So after this podcast, we'll have to find out.